we're going to be making 3 witches. Green witch, a death witch, and a celestial witch. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to I'm going to just do this for now with their names. And I think we'll decide their names once we've finished them. Add a new sim. I want, yeah. This will be the green witch. And then add a new sim. Yeah, and then the death witch. Imagine if your name were Death Witch. That would be pretty rock and roll. We need names for them. Yes, I was hoping that we can create them, and then as we create them, we can kind of get their vibe, and we can all name them together as a group. Kind of like how we did for Merlin Mark McStuffins. Rune, you weren't here for our garden. Oh, the stream lagged again, I think. You weren't here for when we were working on the garden for the witchy cottage, but we have a giant gnome in that garden, and we named him Merlin Mark McStuffins. Wizard. Witches are always female. What's the male counterpart? Wizard. Yes, so the male counterpart in a lot of worlds, I guess, would be wizard, but oh, hold on. Why is it? It might be lagging, so hopefully you can still hear me, but in real life, if you are actually a witch in real life, the term witch is used for people of any gender when you practice magic. But yes, so witch can be used for people of any gender, and I am kind of basing it on real life to a certain extent. So I'm going to go with witch for all of our witches today. Okay, so who do we want to start with? Do we want to start with the celestial witch, the green witch, or the death witch? Vanny says celestial. Anyone else have any opinions? I need to stop drinking this so fast. Same. Okay. Tomato might be working, so Tomato might not get to have an opinion today. We'll see. I know he has a meeting later, so. Okay. All right. Let's do the celestial witch. So in my head, I'm picturing, I know what I want for the green witch for sure. I think for the celestial witch, I want them to be, an elder. We know that they're obsessed with the stars. They're obsessed with the planets. They're obsessed with their movements. And like horoscopes are definitely their thing as well. But yeah, I don't know. I picture them being just like an adorable, quirky, older woman who is just so passionate about the work that they do. Do you know Lifeweaver of Overwatch, spiritual femme man with long hair? I do not. Let me, hopefully without causing lag, Google it. I was thinking of him. Oh. Spiritual femme man with long hair. Okay. 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 Shall we do a kind of, I don't know what pronouns Life Weaver uses, but I feel like we could make a female, like, femme build version of him. I like the old, much experience. Exactly. Okay. He has white hair, right? I feel like that might be the closest we can get to. Also, do I have... Do I have mods on? Because if not, we might have to... I don't. Okay. Alright, here's what we're gonna do then. We are going to... Can we save household? No? Oh, shoot. Okay, I definitely... Should we do mods? I just feel like they look so much prettier with mods. Like the universe, it's so old. Exactly. Let's not copy him though. I was just thinking about him. Okay. Is there witchy stuff in the mods? There's just more, yeah, I definitely have more clothing options. I have like also like skin details, like skin overlays to like make them look like they have different bone structure, different body structure. A lot more makeup options. Yeah, I think that we might want to do, I think that we might want to do mods. Okay, so apparently I have to click or select the aspirations first, so we can do that real quick and then save this family. I'll close the game, turn on mods, close the game, and then we can open it back up. So for the Celestial Witch, for sure we want what? Let's see. Okay, probably not athletic for aspiration. I feel like it would probably be something like knowledge. I wish I had something to trap every single gnat in my house and make it go away. They're driving me nuts. Knowledge, very wise, much wow. Okay, nerd brain, Renaissance sim, or computer whiz. Probably nerd brain. A net? Yeah, we have like a light that has it like attracts them at night, and then they have it's like a little sticky pad, so they land on it and they can't escape. But there's so many, and I think they're living in our potted plants, so they're reproducing fast, too fast for us to keep up with, which is annoying. Okay. Oh yes, a bug. Yeah. A gnat. A gnat. Okay. Trait. Let's see. I don't know if geek would fit. I definitely think bookworm. She's very studious. What else? Creative. We could make her creative. let's add it in there. And I feel like she would be erratic as well. How do we feel about that? Nerd brain, bookworm, creative, and erratic for our celestial witch. Y'all feel good about that? I feel pretty good about that. Okay. Imagine her finding a new planet. She's got to share all of that information fast. Yes, so true. So true. Okay, for our green witch, again, we haven't messed with the actual sim because we're going to turn on mods in a second. If you're just hopping in, we just have to choose the aspirations and the traits before we can save the household and close the game to open up mods. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so nature is definitely the aspiration for this sim. And I think that maybe, sorry, I'm in the middle of a match, but I'm listening. No worries. What kind of match if you have the time to share? If not, no worries at all. Thank you so much for lurking, and I hope that this is a fun kind of match that you're enjoying yourself in. I think because of the plants, freelance botanist would be appropriate. Where's I know there's a nature trait somewhere, right? Yes, loves the outdoors, obviously. I feel like, is there one for like a good sense of humor? Maybe goofball? I like goofball because I have a feeling that they're the one who named the gnome, the Merlin Mark McStuffins. Our Death Witch might have picked out the gnome for the garden, but our Green Witch definitely named the gnome. In Once Human, it's a collab with Pal World, and my rear end is on fire at the moment. Oh, well, enjoy that. Ooh, that came out today. Enjoy. Death Witch picked the gnome's weapon. So true. Okay, and then our last trait for our Green Witch. Let's see. Huh. Animal enthusiast could be good. Vegetarian. I thought about vegetarian and then I was like, would this sim want to focus on eating the things that they are trying to cultivate? And I don't know what the answer to that would be. I also considered hold on. What did I consider? I just had it. Oh, I considered unflirty. This sim is going to in my head be non-binary. And I feel like it would be, I feel like making them ace as well. Because I have a specific that's such a funny animation for that. Unflirty, I believe, came with the city living pack, which thank you, Rune, for gifting us that. Thank you so much. I'm very excited to see what cast items we have from that. But yeah, I feel like unflirty works for this sim. Okay. And then our Death Witch. I trimmed my wig earlier and I feel like I have a piece of wig on my lip, which is fun. Hopefully I won't drink that later. Okay. Oh, location. These Sims become happy when they're in their home neighborhood. Oh, that's cute. I didn't notice that before. Okay, so that's also with city living. Okay. Death Witch. I feel like the Sim is a lot more introverted, so since I know that, I think I'll pick loner first. Mean, assertive, deviant, or rather soft, warm, and empathetic. Yeah, I feel like they're probably a quieter but more empathetic Sim. They like to be on their own, but they very much like love the people that they live with. But they're usually happier talking to the dead than to the living. That's kind of my idea of them. They would rather spend their time with the dead. So what would that, not popularity, not athletic. It could be creative. I don't think deviance fits quite what I'm thinking. Probably not family, not food, not fortune. Maybe knowledge, but we already have that. We could also use the location, the home turf one, the location one. I don't think that they're particularly romantic or not. They would probably find a partner, but I don't know if it would be their priority in life. Hello, Mags. How are you? How's it going? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I am wearing about 4 layers on my head, so I took some migraine meds earlier just to try and preemptively stop me from having a migraine, but we'll see if it works. I feel like location might be good because maybe a lot of the spirits that this Death Witch is like has befriended, maybe it's tied to their witchy cottage, like that location. So maybe that's where they're the happiest. So I think I'll pick... This Sim is all about the city life. Oh, then that might not make sense. City life. Shoot. Okay. I'm having a really hard time with this one. Yeah, it's hard, right? Okay, Death Witch. They're empathetic, they're introverted, they love the people that they live with, they would rather spend time with the dead than with the living. They are... when they talk with the dead, they're... Oh god. I almost swallowed a piece of my wig. When they talk with the dead, they want to hear about their stories and their life. You look so different with long hair. I almost didn't recognize you. I'm used to the short hair. Yeah, and this is very obviously like curatedly curled hair. In real life, I have like really not super tight curls, but my curls are probably about that wide when I grow out my hair. Maybe I'll find an old picture of myself and post it in the Discord so y'all can see what I looked like with longer hair. There was one point where my curly hair reached down to my waist, but that was probably about 10 years ago ish. So it's been a while. But yeah, I get told that I look very different with long hair. And I tend to do when I did have long hair, I tended to do it in different styles all of the time. So I would, go into work or into school and people would not recognize me at first just because I look so different depending on how my hair is styled too. I also feel like I look kind of like a chipmunk when I smile in this wig. I think it's because I have really big cheeks, but that is neither here nor there. That's just a random comment. Okay. This is very hard. So, we could go with go away, Nat. Stop. Okay. It's fine. I'm not losing my mind over a bug. It's totally fine. Oh, you know what? A fruit fly. A gnat is a fruit fly. Like a tiny little, a little guy. But yes, please do Google it. They're the bane of my existence currently. I think I'm gonna go with curator for this one because this sim did have a bunch of different collections that we put in their room. So I feel like it makes sense for them, and that's an activity that they would be able to do. Maybe we can have the story in our heads that they are collecting materials because each material is tied to a life that is gone. I like that. I like that story for them. A small annoying fly that gets in your eyes and mouth. Yeah, accurate. Ooh, I had an invasion of them years ago during summer. My whole ceiling is still covered in their tiny footsteps after they stepped on fruit. Oh no, that's awful. Oh, we call them midgies, but it's not pronounced the way it looks. It's probably midgies, right? Not miggies, but midgies. Okay. So I know that they're a loner. I feel like they would also be loyal. And see, I feel like this sim might be a vegetarian, but I am trying to yeah, I think I'm gonna go with vegetarian for this sim. Because of their, like, highly empathetic qualities. LOL, nope. Okay. My guys. My geese. My guys. My guys! Are any of these right? I highly doubt it. Okay, so we're gonna save this household. Obviously this is not what they're gonna look like. We're just saving it so we can turn on mods. Which household? Household. Save to my library. Let's just put him in a house for now. 2. Just so that we can easily pull it open and I won't have to go to my, Escalante, what? Oh. This one. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we won't have to load the gallery. Why was that such a hard word to think of? Excuse me. All right. Let's game options. Other. Enable custom content and mods. Apply changes. And then we're going to restart the game. Yep, sure. Save and exit. I'm wheezing. You're welcome. Okay. My stream did a thing again where the bitrate went up and then it went down. So hopefully it'll be okay. Okay. So tattoos. Okay, this one is like a tree stump situation. I feel like that one would be good for maybe our green witch. Then this one here would be great for our death witch. And also this cow plant one on her thigh down here. Oh, shoot. Come back. This plant, cow plant one on her thigh. I think the game screen is delayed because I ain't see what you see. Oh, yeah. That's my bad. I forgot to... So every time I close my game, I have to then reselect the window that OBS is recording for stream. And I forgot to do that, so thank you for letting me know. Okay, so let's take this off of this witch, though, because this is our celestial witch, and I don't think there's any, like... Unless y'all know of any, like, really star or planet-specific tattoos. I can't remember of any. There's, like, kind of a clouds one, but... Oh, no. I thought that was a sun. Okay, hold on. We need to focus on making this sim into what we want her to be. So, we're gonna get you naked real quick. Take off all the makeup, take that off, and we're just going to... Honestly, she's adorable the way she is, but I kind of like customizing my Sims. So, what kind of hair would we want to put on this sim? These are a couple of new city living hairs. Would we want short, medium, or long hair on this sim? I feel like short might be fun. She needs long hair, either white or gray. Okay. I kind of like this gray on her complexion. Search in the gallery for custom-made tattoos. Oh, that's true. I forgot that was an option. Hold on. What we're going to do real quick before we give her the long hair is we're going to mess with her face shape. Why can't I... Oh, how do I... Hold on. Is it bb.full edit mode? No. Because I already saved them. Full edit mode. Cass. Sims 4. Cast.full edit mode. Oops. Cast.full edit mode. Can I do it now? No? What's happening? Testing, cheats, true. Is it not working? Forgot to ask, are these going to be ghosts as well? No, these are going to be people who are alive. You have to use the cheat outside of Cass and then go into Cass. Gotcha. Okay, so maybe let's for decency put some clothes on this sim, and then thank you, Rune. I appreciate it. Let's turn on the cheats. Testing cheats. True. Space true. And then no. Cast dot full edit mode. How do I know if it worked? Full edit mode. Let's hope that worked. And then enter create a sim.
E chuta ook.
2 for short, 1 for long. Are you talking about... Okay, yeah. Now we can change her up a little bit. I want to change her face shape. That's her head shape. Face. No. Kind of like that. Randomize. Eyes. I prefer the eyes with no eyelashes because then I can put my own cast eye or what's the word I'm looking for? Oh no, my brain's not working. CC, not cast, CC eyes or eyelashes. Jesus. We're fine. Everything, we're doing great. My brain is functioning at 100% capacity for sure. Okay. I feel like, okay, first let's give her white eyebrows. Okay, those don't come in white apparently. Can we actually make them a little bit darker? There we go. So that they show up. Change up the lips. Change up the nose. Bilingual. What is that in reference to? I like that though. Bilingual. I kind of like that. The cheekbones are cheekboning a little too hard, so let's work on that a little bit. Okay. I like what we've done with her face. Sometimes I don't remember the English word for something, but also not the one in my language. Oh, gotcha. I do that with the electric outlets. I often have trouble remembering it when I'm under pressure, the word for it. I can only remember the word in Spanish. So I'll be like, where's the enchufe? The enchufe, you know. Bilingual. Okay. Ads should be starting in a minute or two. Thank you so much again for sticking around for ads and helping support me in our stream. We won't do anything while y'all are gone. But until it tells me that ads have started, I'll keep on searching through. So let's look at the oh wow. It's a Luke. Honestly, I feel like I could see this on our Death Witch. This kind of hair. I don't know why it cuts like that though. That's odd. What is your language? German. I like the top. I'd wear it myself. It is very cute. That is precious. I just put some clothes on her so that she would be decent when we exited out of CAS. But it is very cute. Honestly, that'd be so fun to wear. I don't know if I could pull it off with my body type, but it is very, very cute. Okay, long hair, long hair. I feel like I feel like with her face shape, she needs some volume in her long hair. And I also feel like she would maybe have it pulled away from her face since she's often looking through the telescope. Both you and Rune preferred it short. Okay. Should we look at the short ones? I do kind of like this one. It reminds me of my hair when it gets a little bit longer than what it is right now. Obviously, I'm wearing a wig, so not referring to the wig. Oh, this also feels like her vibe a little bit. I feel like this fits the like kind of eccentric older woman vibe. Oh, the ad started. I'll stop here. But yeah, I feel like this kind of fits her vibe, so we'll check in with chat when everyone gets back. I might have swallowed a piece of my wig, and I'm a little upset about it. Oh, also I forgot to do these. I'll ask about them when we get back. I'm gonna munch on stuff. Away from the mic. ASMR. Hopefully it's not super annoying to listen to, but I'm eating some plantain chips. They were sitting right there, and most people are in ads, so I feel like I felt okay about happy munching. Thank you so much. I felt okay about eating them. Personally, I love it. Okay, cool. I like it sometimes, and other times not so much. Like, Tomato is a loud chewer, and I think it's because he has such a big mouth, so it like echoes inside his mouth whenever he's chewing. So sometimes we'll be sitting on the couch and he'll be having like a handful of trail mix or something, and he'll start chewing, and I'm like, oh my god, it's so freaking loud. Exactly. Crunch, crunch, crunch. My bunnies sometimes get crunchy snacks. I love listening. Oh my gosh, you have bunnies? That's so fun. How many bunnies do you have? Also, I can't remember if you are in the Discord or not. But absolutely no pressure to join. But if you do join, and or if you are, we do have a pet pics channel in our Discord, and you should definitely feel free to post pictures of your bunnies if you ever are in there. Thank you so much for sticking around for ads, everyone. I'm gonna take one more plantain chip and then we'll continue. Okay, I was thinking that this hairstyle kind of fits the eccentric older woman who loves the stars kind of vibes. What do y'all think of this hair? I just feel like it... What's the difference between these? Oh, this one just is a little bit messier. That's fun. I just feel like this fits. I gotta show you 7TV, so I wanted to join anyway. Okay, perfect. Yes, we would love to see your bunnies. And I would love to see what 7TV is. And the emote that you sent. Okay. I'm gonna stick with the... hold on. I really love that hair, but I do think that this fits her. I'm gonna stick with this unless someone has strong opinions against. Giving messy gremlin vibes. I love that. Okay, Ooh, what? Oh, I'm so excited to dig into this city living Cass. This is definitely not for this sim, but oh my gosh. I cannot freaking wait. Okay. Let's put some eyelashes on her. And I think that those are... Is it under glasses or is it... Hold on. I think that... I think that these are the ones that I prefer. And we can give her kind of softer lashes. I feel like she would have shorter ones too. Maybe something like this, or let's see if there are any of these that we like. No, I like these a little bit better. It does fit. I had bunnies once. They're so cute. I can't. They're precious. Oh, thank you so much for putting the Discord in the chat too. I should have just done that for you. So sorry. Okay, I like these eyelashes for her. I don't know if she would be the type of sim to spend a lot of time on makeup in the morning, but we could kind of give her some natural blush to wear. This is very heavy, but we're gonna lighten it. What color fits her complexion though? That one? No. Why does that looks so weird. Okay. Yeah, something like that. We can apply that to all of her outfits. Oh yeah, let's apply the eyelashes to all of her outfits too. So it's that one. Apply all. Okay. Also, they destroyed my washing machine by gnawing all the wires. Oh no! Oh no, that's not good at all. That was expensive, I imagine. That sounds like a nightmare. Okay. This sim is our celestial witch. We haven't named her yet. I do know that I want her to use she, her pronouns. Let's mess with her voice real quick.
Oh, growlove. Chobaba harfine.
I kind of like the... Is it melodic voice for her? I don't know if she would have a specific walk. It would be really funny to give her this one though. The tough walk. Should we give her the default or the tough walk? What do y'all think? This is the tough walk. And then the default. Which is such a bummer because she like doesn't have very good posture, which I feel like isn't always the case for every aging person, but tough walk. I feel like she just has such a personality to her. The tough walk does kind of give her that personality. Okay. And then let's see. Oh, thank you for the posture check, Mags. Speaking of posture, yes, I'm trying to work on like I I hunch over a lot, both at work and you know, working on streaming stuff and streaming. So I'm trying to work on exercises to try and improve my posture, and I think it's getting better, but I don't know if that's me telling myself it is or not, but at least I feel better about it. So now we've got nice posture. Okay, I'm not really worried. I don't know if the sim cares at all about... I think they would be bi or pansexual, but I don't think that they're looking for anyone at this point. I think they're in love with the stars. So not too worried about that stuff. Okay, in terms of clothes, I feel like she would probably wear some like witchy but quirky clothes. This is fun. It kind of reminds me of like a kimono a little bit. This is gorgeous. This dress, that's stunning. Oh, see, I feel like she would wear something like this. Like she would wear, I think she would wear bright colors. She wouldn't be afraid to like show off her personality. I really like the blue one. Like that, I feel like that's her personality. Standing straight is super hard. I struggle with that a lot too, specifically because of, or especially because of my height. Gotcha. How tall are you, Mags? Blue and black look great. Yeah, I like the... This one also looks really cool. Like that would be good on our Death Witch. I feel like this is kind of this woman's vibes. Now would this be... I feel like... Oh. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna leave this on her. We're gonna get some shoes on her. Let's do either blue or white, maybe. What do those shoes even look like? Hold on. Okay. Wait, these are all so fun. I feel like those slippers might be good. And the blue matches the like lighter blue in the dress. Something roby wide, light blue / gold. Yeah, gold would be nice on her too. I'm 6'4". You are tall. You are a foot taller than I am. I struggle because of my chest. It just drags me down and forward. I feel that. Yeah. The struggle is so real. I struggle because I lack core body strength. And I have exercise intolerance because of my disabilities. So if I try to exercise, I get wildly sick if I don't do it very, very particularly and appropriately. And if I don't do it, yeah, I have to time it correctly, or else I get sick. So makes exercise very hard. Okay, I feel like this is really fun as her everyday outfit. Is there any jewelry that we could put on her? Because I feel like the like really big gaudy jewelry that you find in The Sims would work for a sim like this. So let's try... I want something like this, but that matches a little bit better. Yeah, like that. And then she would definitely have some rings on as well. Oops. Be on the other hand. I wish it wasn't all on this hand, though. There's a blue one of these. I don't like the ring on that side. Hold on. Ring. Take that off. The Curse of Melons. Oh my god. That should be a book. The Curse of Melons. Like a catch-22 situation. Yeah, so true. No wonder there's reduction surgery. The struggle is real. Honestly, yeah, there are people who have back problems because of being well endowed in the chest area. I think, yeah. Do what is best for you and your body, am I right? Okay. I feel good about this. I don't think there are any tattoos I want to put on her. I don't think there's any other... You can't really see earrings. If we put on her glasses, it'll take away her eyelashes. Necklace isn't a point with this dress. And I don't think that we want to do any makeup on her. I don't think there's any hair accessories that I want to put on her as of right now. Oh, this might be a fun hat to put on the Green Witch, though. Maybe a little too scarecrow. Not enough. Not witchy enough. Okay. Yeah, I like this as one of her main outfits. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I was in chat. I wish the op wasn't so pricey. Is it really expensive? I haven't looked into it. I don't have much here. Only as of recently, having gained weight myself. So I haven't had the need to look into it. Light blue dress with the white hair looks amazing, not gonna lie. I like the coloration. Like I feel like all of this looks good with her skin tone too, which for me, like I'm a big sucker for giving Sims colors that look good on their complexion. What about a white rose hand tattoo? Let's take a look. Is that one that's already here, or would I have to look at it in the gallery? Last time I went in for an evaluation, they quoted me at... Oh my god. Yeah, that's a lot. That's not casual spending money, is it?
Jazzle.
Look in the gallery? Okay. Do you think that'll... Hopefully that won't slow down our stream. Let's see. Where would I... Okay, tattoos. White rose. Side tattoo. White rose tattoo. White rose stamp. I wish I could see these. I kind of like this one. I'm not seeing any that I'm super excited about on here. Or maybe, let's see, planet. We've got a stars and... Ooh. Oh, that's a lot. First one is kind of fun. This one's kind of cool. I wish I could see this a little bit closer. It also does kind of look like a bruise. Oh, they removed it? Aw. Thank you for the hydrate, Mags. Oh, my notifications are doubled. Damn it. Okay. Hold on. Let me... Why would they be doubled? I keep on thinking I fixed it, but I think that, I think that I have to do it for each individual scene, and I forget which scenes I've fixed it for. Okay, I kind of like this one. Save tattoo to my library. Let's see. Will it show up immediately? And also, where will it show up? I've never used the gallery for tattoos. Am I doing something wrong? Are y'all seeing it anywhere? I don't see it. Would I have to refresh the game? Or save the game? I have points to spend if you want me to test it. Just let me know. If you want to, no pressure. But if you want to, you can try it out. I know I have like, I'm wondering if it's the new follower alert that's doubling with the Twitch alerts one. But then last time I turned off the new follower alert and then I couldn't hear the new follower alert on my end, which I don't want to miss. Okay, so it is that. It is the new follower alert. But it should be showing... Oops. The problem is, it should be showing up. The new follower alert should be also showing up with the Twitch alerts, so... Thank you for testing that. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. I don't see the one that I just saved. So let me know how I'm supposed to do that. We're going to move on to the formal wear. Oh, this isn't quite the vibe we're going for you, sweetie, though. So let's take off the makeup. How do I take off? Hold on. The necklace as well. We're gonna take off those accessories. That was a lot. Let's look at the dresses, I guess, and see. Ooh. Fancy. It looks like stars. What looks like stars? Wow, that's stunning. Oh wow. Dang, look at her figure. Holy crap. That is giving Green Witch vibes. This is not our Green Witch, so. Okay. We also have my custom content, which, let's see, do we have anything that gives... we don't have like a... We don't have a blue, which is a bummer. This one does have gold. Oh, is the screen stretched out for y'all? Or is it just looking like that for me? It looks fine. Okay. That's good. Are y'all seeing anything that's speaking to you? I feel like this just like she looks snatched in this. I don't know if it's giving her vibes necessarily. Like, I don't know if it's giving our celestial witches vibes. Hold on, maybe I can filter it by blue. Let's filter it by blue and see what comes up. Oh, wow. The gala dress with the dots that look like stars. This one? Do we like the... It's too fancy? This one looks really nice, but I do think that ultimately this is more Death Witch vibes than Celestial Witch vibes. Okay, let's see what else comes in. Wow, that's wild. No, that's not quite right. I do think that she would be confident too in like herself and would have absolutely no issue wearing, I don't know, wearing something that like maybe someone her age would not normally wear. Ugh. She looks gorgeous in this. I don't know why it's glitched here though. That's such a bummer. More Death Witch greed. This category is not easy for me. I can't decide. Yeah, it's hard. And I do feel also like, I don't know, we might also not have like quite her vibes. We could also go with like a pantsuit or something. We don't have to go with a dress. Maybe we can look at something that's not in the dress category and see if anything else speaks to us there. Maybe take off the blue.
Huh? Did you enjoy? Damn. Gross, damn.
Let's look at bottoms, maybe. Maybe that'll help us. Which witch are we on? We're on the Celestial Witch. She's sexy and she knows it. Exactly. And she's not dressing up for anybody else's eyes. She's dressing up for her own pleasure. Honestly, I feel like she slays in these pants. So, I really like these pants. Let's try and find a top that works with these. I honestly kind of didn't mind this top, but I do think it's clipping. Is it clipping? Hold on. Yeah, it is. Okay, darn. Okay, let's oops. Go back to tops. Oh, no, I don't like that. I don't like the split one either. No, a little too loud. Okay, maybe not that one. She's dressing up for the stars. Oh, I love that. If we're going for a spooky vibe, it would either be something old, like a Victorian goth style, or more gnarly, intimidating, nonchalant vibe. So this Sims vibe is like very much like an eccentric old woman who's obsessed with the stars. So I'm trying to go for something that like exudes confidence, but that also, you know, looks good on her and her body type. I don't think we're going for spooky for her. But we probably will go spooky for our Death Witch. Or at least goth for our Death Witch. No, I don't like the... No. Not quite. Why am I finding absolutely nothing that... Oh, see? This is kind of nice. Hold on, let's see what colors this comes in. And honestly, those shoes kind of look good with this. We'd just have to change the color. Yeah, I kind of like this. Dark blue or purple. Turtleneck is a mood. Should we, hold on, let's see. Okay, so we've got the blue pants. I'm trying to think what other color would give Celestial Witch that also matches with the pants. We could also change the pant color, but let's see, what color do these come in? They do come in a light blue too. I kind of like the dark blue though. I don't think there's... I mean, we could also change this to white and then change this to a blue. But I feel like the dark blue makes more of a statement and the top comes in such like more muted colors that it makes more sense to go with the brighter pants. Okay. I do like these shoes. Let's see. Where are they? Maybe I just... There they are. Okay, what colors do they come in? We could do a white or an off-white. I kind of like the white. I agree, dark blue resembles the night sky, the light colors resemble the stars. Yeah! That's the vibes. Okay, I think maybe a white ring to go with this would be nice. That's not white. That's white. And then... Actually... that's kind of fun. No. No gloves. I think toenails, since her toesies are out. Ooh, dark blue to match her pants. That's nice. Golden yellow would be nice too if we are going in that direction. Yeah, we're thinking like blue and gold could be her colors. So we're definitely going to be looking in those areas as we go through the outfits. Maybe we could give her... No, okay. So I was thinking maybe we could give her some really fun makeup for this, but this is more formal. So I'm thinking maybe something a little bit more subdued for this, and then her party wear, we can kind of go nuts on her makeup. But I think that she would only wear makeup for special occasions, so we didn't give her makeup for her everyday eyes. Let's see if we can find like a blue eyeliner that doesn't make her look like she has a black eye. That's the key there. Maybe not. Eyeliner that's blue, maybe? That's really fun. Hold on. Ooh, that's really fun too. See, I feel like she would do something like this. Why is it showing up as... Hold on. Hold on. Makeup. Eyeliner. Okay, it says we're on the red, but it has it as... That's weird. Hello? Y'all are seeing that, right? It doesn't look blue. Alright. That's the light blue. Okay. Oh, I guess that's purple. I just want it to be darker. I guess turn down the brightness? That's fine, I guess. She doesn't have time in her daily life for such nonchalant things like makeup. Exactly. Tomato says same. Vanny says same. What about a wine red tone? Does it match her style? Not for makeup necessarily. For like general outfit. For Celestial Witch, I don't know if I would go for that for main colors. Maybe like a wine red lippy at some point. But probably not for everyday. Also, do we have... Oh, I think we accidentally took off her blush. So let's... Hold on, let's go back to her everyday blush real quick. Apply that to all outfits so that she has the same blush in this one. Okay, I kind of like the blue eyeliner. She has a nice like nude lip on. And I don't think there's a point to putting on a necklace on her because it'll probably clip with the shirt. Okay. Athletics. I think we'll go for very basic here. Also, there is absolutely no reason for you to be wearing a full face of makeup to the gym. So let's take that off. Okay. Sweatpants? Why could I totally see her wearing this? It is not flattering, so I don't think I'll put her in this. But yeah. I'm thinking about a fortune teller room. It's a bit of a stretch, but that could be related to Celestial, right? Oh, I see where you're coming from. I guess, yeah. I don't think that she's, I don't think that she's the fortune, maybe she is a fortune teller type. I hadn't thought about her like that. That's really interesting. Huh. Sorry, I got lost in thought. My God, I zoned out so hard. Yeah, she could be the fortune teller type. I do think since we committed to the blue aesthetic for her room, that we'll still probably go with the blue. But I definitely see where you're coming from for that. And you know what? If we had the death pack that has all the tarot cards too, she would be like that kind of witch. Most likely as well. Why am I... The vocal fry is real today. Okay, no, I really like that idea. I think that just for this specific witch, since we already committed to a certain aesthetic for her, that it wouldn't fit, but I definitely think that it would be fun to make that kind of witch. Like a very, I don't know if anyone's watched Agatha All Along, that TV show, but there's a witch in there that's like, she kind of creates a persona that's very much like what you're mentioning, Mags. I cannot think of her not having a tarot deck. Yes. I agree. I do wish that we had that pack so we could give her that. I also think that pack sounds really cool. What do we think about these pants though? Or should we put her in like... Actually, you know what? Yeah, I feel like this is giving more confidence than the sweatpants. This is more this witch's vibes. She's like, yeah, I'm wearing itty bitty shorts as an older woman, so what? Look at me, I'm snatched. Okay, and I kind of want to put her in these. Look at her, look at her calves. Oh no. Are the shorts doing that to her legs? Ugh, it's the shorts. That sucks. It's glitched. What about these? Yep. Those don't do anything to her, right? Oh, and they kind of match the top better too, but do we want the darker ones? Sure. Oops. You can go two ways with that theme. We just thought of two different ones. I see now what you mean. Yeah. And that's the fun thing about it, right? We can kind of have fun with our interpretations of these things. Okay. What does she wear to sleep? I feel like she would wear a robe. What if she wore this? Why are you wearing a full face of makeup? I don't understand. She's like absolutely decked out in her makeup for sleep. No. I think maybe a robe. What did you finally find? Am I about to see it? Oh my god! Are you gonna tell me which one it is, or do you remember which one it is? Or should I just redeem it and see after stream? Okay, party. I have no idea which one it is. Okay, sounds good. Rune found a thing. Rune, do you want to tell people what it is? Am I allowed to tell people what it is? I don't want to... I don't want to out you if you're not, if you don't want to share. Oh my god. These are maybe a little bit much for her. I don't know about this top either. Okay, so we're gonna go with like full out for this. There's no gold, so I guess I'll filter it yellow. Let's see. You want to know which one it is? Am I able to redeem it if the game is open? All right, actually, let's go for. No, not her vibe. No, not her vibe either. See, this would be her vibe, but I'm not sure if it's flattering on her with the way that this sits on her waist. Not her vibe either. You know what we could do? We could do her makeup and then do her outfit based on her makeup. Oh, this is fun too, though. She looks like a picnic blanket. Now you can say I don't mind. Okay. So Rune found a what would it be called? Pack code. And Rune has gifted it to me. So thank you, Rune. We don't know which pack it is though. So that is the conundrum we're in right now. CD key. Gotcha. Yeah, but you can't download it, I think. Only redeem it. I just really hope it isn't one you already have. Gotcha. Okay, let's see. Hold on, let me pull this up real quick and see if I can see what it is. Is this her vibe? Okay, this is her regular everyday. This is her formal. This is her athletic. Her sleep. Does this match? Can you still upload a full VOD though? Yeah, I should be able to. Unfortunately, the VOD will also be out of sync. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to edit that later on to where you know, VOD watchers aren't having to deal with a whole bunch of lag. So if it's like really bad when I'm watching back the VOD, I'll just cut the parts that we're troubleshooting and everything, and just leave in the parts that are fun to watch, and maybe do some voiceover if the audio is way out of sync, just so that people know what's going on. But yeah, I will still post the VOD. And the VOD will go up unedited on Twitch, but I'll have the edited one up on my YouTube channel, which I can put into chat if you're interested in subscribing to my YouTube channel, where I post most of our past streams. I love how we are going through and through with the blue. I have a really bad / good habit, probably bad habit, of sticking with the theme. Like my life depends on it. But I think that maybe for this one, maybe we don't stick with the full blue here. Maybe we try and find some gold for her to wear. Just to keep it interesting. Whoa. That's fun. It's giving Star Wars. This might have to be the Green Witch's party outfit. I feel like this must be the Green Witch's party outfit. Not this witch, but I feel like this is gonna have to be the Green Witch's party outfit, unfortunately, and or fortunately. I just feel like it has to be. 'Cause the gnome, you know? We built their house for the gnome shell challenge. They have the giant gnome in their yard. It just fits, doesn't it? Hey, what about this one? Wait, maybe we should do this one for the formal. Hold on. We might switch the formal and the party outfits because this is kind of gorgeous. Gorgeous? Gorgeous. Definitely, fortunately. That's how I think Harry Potter gnomes look like. They are very potato coated in... I don't think they show them in the movies, but in the video games, they're very potato coated. Okay. I think that... Okay, what would be the best way to switch? Hold on. This, we're going to attach to party. Yes, and then we're gonna put this. Oops. These also will go to party. And accessories. The ring will also go to party. Nope, not sleep, just party. And the shoes will also go to party. And we do want also the makeup. So let's do eyes. Hold on. Oh, it's eyeliner. That will go to party. Lips will go to party. So now the party outfit should be the same. Yes. Okay, and then let's do the gold dress for the formal dress. I don't know, I just think that that's gorgeous. And maybe a more appropriate shoe to match. Oh, we could get rid of these. The yellow ones. You won't be able to see them, but we know they're there. I know it's different, but that's all my mind's eye can see. No, I totally get it. Like my brain also went there for sure. Okay, I don't think that this eyeliner works anymore. I wish there was just like a full gold one of these because I feel like she would totally wear that. But I don't think there is. We could give her... Why is it doing weird? Oh. Let's remove that. No. No. Okay. No. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Didn't ads just play? Alright, well, ads are gonna play in a few minutes. I don't know if I lost track of time and I'm misremembering or what, but ads will be playing in a few minutes. Maybe like 3 or 4. That feels too soon. I don't know. I know it's... Oh, I've already read that. Okay, so that's the gold eyeshadow. You know what? We could do a wine red lip for this outfit. That's kind of like a lip stain. It's not as dark. Oof, too dark. Okay. I think the warmer tone looks good. And then I do think we need to add some eyeliner to this. Time lost track of you. Feels like it, doesn't it? Yeah, that eyeliner looks okay. Oh, it is because of the stream restart. Oh no. Okay. How can I... Okay, well they're snoozed for 5 minutes. Doesn't do much, but they are snoozed for a little bit. The music is so calming. I spent most of my Sims playtime in character creation. Good vibes. It is a really chill soundtrack, I guess. That would be called a soundtrack, right? Yeah. I really like this formal outfit. I think that's... I know it's not as gold as it could be, but I still like it. And I do think that this fits for party still. It'd be really cool if these pants came in a gold. And then we could do like a... Oh. This isn't the vibe. This isn't what we're going for. However, I do feel like she would totally wear something like this. So, take that off, take that off. Oops, no. Just take off the bonnet. That is, we don't need to wear that to swim. Take off the necklace. The bracelet is fine. I feel like she would definitely have shoes like this, but I just wish they had a clean version. I don't know. Let's give her a real bathing suit. No. Let's filter it by blue and see what comes up. Posture. Oops. I don't have very many options. We could give her this one with the cover-up, but it does have a pink bathing suit. And then there's this one with the sunset, or we could give her a two-piece, which, again, we can filter by... I guess we could filter it by both blue and yellow. That's not giving blue, that's giving purple. Okay. Again, ads are going to be starting in a few minutes. One piece is faster to put on. Or is it? That's fair. I guess it depends on how tight it is. I think maybe we'll go with this one. I do wish that there was a darker blue version, but I guess this one has both like a blue and like a teal. Like Carolina blue and a teal, so I guess we could go with this one. Okay, hot weather. Wow, these outfits that she picks for herself are something else. Okay. And you don't need earrings because you can't see them with your hair. Take off all of those. Hot weather. I feel like she could wear her regular outfit for hot weather. How can I... Hold on. Apply full body. Oh, I could have done apply full body to hot weather. Okay. I feel like she could wear... Hold on. Apply to hot weather. Bracelets. Apply to hot weather. And then shoes. Apply to hot weather. Depends on how many straps. So true too. Sunglasses for the hot weather. Something funny. Oh, ooh, ooh. Hold on. What about? Hold on. What about the fairy glasses? The fairy sunglasses. These. What do you think? We could also do like... That might also be her vibe. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not hexagon. Whatever shape that is. Ads are going to be starting in a second. Giving hippie vibes. I agree. Is that... Does it work for her? Or should we go for the hexagon? I wonder why it doesn't... Those just sit on her face. They don't even have, like, the things that go over her ears for some reason. That's interesting. Okay. Ads should be starting in a second. I'm gonna pull up hats. Oh, no, I don't like that. Okay. We'll pause here. Whew. I wish you could adjust how they sit on the face. I agree. Morpheus glasses. Hold on. What do Morpheus glasses look like? Oh, yeah. Yes, exactly. Without the ear things. Kappa cool. OMG, I actually got yes, more money for Gabby. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so funny. It was such a short ad. I wonder why. That's so weird. I don't understand how ads work on Twitch. I feel like the information that I get about them isn't consistent. So, 20 seconds. Interesting. That's fascinating. I wonder if it's like something from your country or something like that. I think that most, I mean, I know Rune doesn't get ads. Mags doesn't get ads. You haven't been getting a lot of ads. I do have ad blockers, so that might affect it. Not sure. That might be it. That might be it. Yeah, I don't know. Oh well. I'm not stressed about it. Maybe I should be, but I don't know. I don't know. I personally don't like ads myself, but yeah, if I could make money in other ways, then that would be great. But since this is my auction, it's either ads or sponsorships or subscriptions. This is what we're working with. Also, very late in the game, but I got these glow stick things. Actually, I'll talk about it after ads. Let me wait. Let me wait. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back from ads. I thank you so much for sticking around for them. I appreciate it. I remember that I have these glow stick things that I got at work. And I was gonna ask y'all to pick a color for me to have our little pumpkin head guy hold on to for stream. We do have 40 minutes left of stream, so it is a little late. But I think our options are like pink, green, yellow, and this might be blue. So let me know which color you want me to snap, and I can give our pumpkin head something to hold on to. Again, the options are pink, green, yellow, or blue. The ads are what is available in your country, and because Twitch is almost non-existent in my country, there isn't any ads available for Twitch to use, and that's why I don't get ads. Oh, okay. That's really interesting. Good to know, good to know. Okay, Vanny says green. Rune says green. Thank you so much, Mags, for gifting a tier 1 sub to Vanny. Thank you so much. Exit. We're gonna see if it was the game that was causing the lag. But I'll change the category to just chatting and we can just kind of hang out and see